What is the history of anti-doping efforts in sports regulations? Imagine a world where athletes could take any substance to boost their performance without consequences. That's what early sports competitions looked like before any doping efforts began. Back in the early 1900s, athletes used herbal remedies, stimulants, and even dangerous drugs like cocaine and strychnine to gain an edge. There were no rules or tests to stop them. It was a free-for-all, and health risks were often ignored. The first major wake-up call came during the 1960 Summer Olympics in Rome. Danish cyclist Knud Enemark Jensen collapsed and died during the race, and it was linked to drug use. This tragic event made everyone realize that doping was more than just cheating. It was a health hazard. Soon after, the International Olympic Committee, which organizes the Olympic Games, set up its first medical commission in 1967. They started thinking about ways to test athletes for banned substances. At the 1968 Winter and Summer Olympics, they introduced compulsory drug testing. Early tests mainly looked for stimulants and narcotics. In 1975, anabolic steroids, which help build muscle, were added to the list of banned substances. The first steroid tests were used at the 1976 Montreal Olympics. Despite these efforts, doping was still common because testing technology was limited, and some athletes found ways to cheat the system. The 1980s and 1990s saw many doping scandals. In 1988, Canadian sprinter Ben Johnson tested positive for anabolic steroids at the Seoul Olympics. His disqualification shocked the sports world and drew global attention to doping. During this time, countries and sports leagues started creating their own rules. The United States passed laws to criminalize steroid possession and distribution. Major League Baseball began testing players for steroids. A big step forward happened in 1999 with the creation of the World Anti-Doping Agency. This independent organization was formed to coordinate anti-doping rules worldwide. They developed the World Anti-Doping Code, which set common standards for banned substances and testing procedures across all sports and countries. This helped make anti-doping efforts more consistent and fair. In the 2000s, doping scandals kept surfacing. The Balco laboratory case revealed that some athletes used designer steroids that were initially impossible to detect. This led to the development of more advanced testing methods and stricter penalties. National agencies like the United States Anti-Doping Agency played key roles in investigations and enforcement. For those working in sports careers, understanding this history is vital. Anti-doping rules influence athlete eligibility, reputation, and fairness in competition. Professionals like coaches, sports administrators, and legal experts need to stay updated on new substances, testing methods, and legal rules. This ongoing fight against doping helps protect athlete health and keep sports honest. Overall, anti-doping efforts have grown from simple, unorganized actions to a global system that aims to keep sports clean and safe. Advances in science, law, and international cooperation continue to shape how sports are regulated today.